These YouTube updates will change the game. By 2025 a ton of channel will die because everything they've got used to become outdated. Which of these updates you gotta use and which ones to skip? Let's figure out. I'm Vlad Kosa, YouTube producer with over 5 years of experience. Subscribe, like, and let's dive in. The first one, multi-language audio tracks. This is a killer feature, especially for creators like Mr. Beast. Why not? Imagine his videos automatically started in the right language based on the viewers. But what is the best way to use this feature? No talking head in the intro, no captions in English. If you're watching it in another language, you shouldn't even realize there's an American creator behind that. And here is where it gets even genius. Mr. Beast intros avoid the whole lip sync issue entirely. It's just clean visuals with the voiceovers, seamless, no distractions.
Je propose que nous trois, on aille chercher...
And by the time he brings in his dub talking head, yeah, the thing's a little off, but the viewer is already hooked. But wait, it gets even crazier. YouTube is stepping out with automatic dubs powered by YouTube AI. Have you seen this? There is Spanish or maybe Portuguese.
É implementar, botar isso para acontecer na prática. For us to create solutions to technological problems.
Auto dub that even mimics the creator's voice. And a pro tip as well, head to your YouTube studio, go into advanced settings and make sure you've ticked the box to allow content to be used for training AI models. I think that will be huge. It helps your content get included in the massive databases that AI companies now collaborate on. Anyways, what we've already got is mind-blowing. Even in Portuguese, it's shockingly good. But imagine this real-time lip-sync adjustment. You hit play on a dubbed video and the lip-sync perfectly to the audio.
Aprendí este idioma en la escuela, aunque nunca pongo hanaseru dake de na.
Like 11 labs directly built into YouTube. Sounds crazy. If that happens, game over. Suddenly, everyone on the platform will start speaking your language, whatever they may be. What about the second update? Yes, A/B testing. This is a game changer and honestly we use it with all of our clients. I like to call this like Mr. Beast update. And here is an example. Our team decided to try something completely different. I mean, instead of using polished, professionally designed thumbnails, we thought, what if we just slap on a catchy snapshot from the video? Bold, right? I mean, even without any editing, and that random auto thumbnail crushed it. We had a 35.2% watch time rate with that thing. We tested it against two polished thumbnails and this one blew them out. Why does the watch time matters? Because in this A/B thumbnail test, YouTube doesn't just rely on click-through rate, they also compare watch time. That's a big deal because if your click-through rate goes up, thanks to clickbait for example, your average view duration might go down. And YouTube is extremely strict about finding the right balance here. They don't just want people clicking, they want them staying and watching. And if a thumbnail gives you a slightly higher click-through rate but lowers total watch time, YouTube will never pick that option. But here's what missing. Please, creator insiders, let us A/B testing thumbnail with titles itself. It would be another game changer. Right now, we can only test one title with 3 different thumbnails, but that's pointless sometimes. I gotta test completely different visuals and completely different options. Without testing different titles, it just not the same. And bottom line, please use A/B testing. Seriously, it's a game changer and honestly, you're not risking much at all. So yeah, A/B testing is a must. And here is where things get really spicy. YouTube is quietly rolling out updates that aren't talked about much, like making small channels viral much easier. YouTube is apparently really into this new idea. Hiding the view counter. Yeah, I know a ton of people are losing it over this. I mean, as viewers, we actually kinda rely on those numbers to decide what to watch, right? But if you think again about this, the views number do have a massive influence what we click on. If you see 2 videos, one with 1 million views and one with a few hundreds, chances are you're going for the one with 1 million. It's just now we are wired. We assume bigger numbers mean better content. And that's exactly why this shift could be a game changer for smaller creators. Back in the day, YouTube was all about watch time. That's average view duration multiplied by the number of views. The more views you had, the better your content performed in YouTube eyes. And the more it got recommended as a result. Sounds great, but if only you already already a big creators. But here's the problem. This created a system where the rich just go richer. About 10 years ago, YouTube was like the PewDiePie and Logan Paul show. Just a handful of creators getting all the reach while small channels were stuck in the shadows. Eventually, YouTube realized this wasn't sustainable enough. So they shook things up by introducing click-through rate, and suddenly, if your thumbnail and title were more clickable than the big dogs, you could start showing up in the recommendation. You can hide your subscriber count as well. Think about it, people subscribing to you just because they love your content, not because they're influenced by some big numbers. The geeks are freaking out about this potential change, but honestly, I think it's an amazing opportunity, especially for you, new creators and small channels, to get their shot. Here is an even cooler boost for beginners YouTubers is our online YouTube agency. We handle everything for you, start to finish. Seriously, just look. We'll write your scripts, edit your videos, set up camera and lighting, design your thumbnails and titles, handle SEO, and even post your videos. Basically, all you need to focus on is showing up and filming your content, and guess what? We can help with that remotely too. Our team, over 100 people strong, takes care of everything: trend watching, scripting, editing, setting, posting, and everything in between. In 2024, we've launched more than 420 YouTube channels and published about 18,000 videos. Yeah, you heard that right. 50 to 60 uploads per day. And what our clients, they're making serious cash monetizing their content, businesses, sales, and services with our help. We even weave in native advertising that feels super organic, so viewers actually enjoy even the sponsored content. Actually, like you right now. And here's the thing, you don't even need to become a YouTube Partner Program participant to start making money. As soon as your videos start getting views, we help turn them into a revenue stream from your sales. Ready to level up with your channel? Then click on the link in the description, fill out a short brief on our WhatsApp application, and our director will get you set up with the consultation. One more big update. YouTube now lets us create shorts up to 180 seconds long. Yeah, 3-minute shorts. And before this, if your short was 59 seconds with at least 72% retention, boom it, you were hitting the recommendations. The challenge was just got 42-45 seconds of average view duration. But now here's the real kicker. If you hit at least 50% retention on a 3-minute short, that will be 90 seconds average view duration. And why YouTube is doing this? Well, I think they are probably gonna play sites inside shorts, not even just pre-rolls between. Makes sense, right? The longer the short, the more time for it. Moving on, YouTube really pushing community posts right now. I ran a little experience on my Eastern Europe channel. I made a video about talking how community posts are actually pulling more impression than the video itself. To test it out, I covered the same topic in the video and in a post. And what about the video? Solid, around 10,000 views, it's just okay. But what about the post? Absolutely crushed it with 35,000. There are a couple things you need to nail if you want those numbers. The first one, how long time are people actually spending on reading your posts? And are they reading or just scrolling by? The second one, the like rate. What percentage of people are smashing the like button below? And here is the catch. If you are trying to promote a long video throughout a community post, please forget it in advance. YouTube basically shadow bans this post. Algorithm treats long, shorts, and community posts like totally different ecosystems. You can't mix them up. If you are posting on the community tab, you need to focus on making engaging content that people actually want to read. If all you are doing is dropping like, hey, check out my new video on the channel and calling it a day, yeah, that post isn't going anywhere. 0 impressions, fuck that, totally pointless. Voice replies in the comments. Yeah, creators can now respond to comments with their actual voice. So check this out. Here is the video where that features live. It's pretty clear that YouTube wants to treat comments as one more type of content that YouTube actually owns. Are you ready to monetize comments? Imagine if YouTube added ads into these voice replies, like creator ads. You're listening to someone's comment and boom, an ad plays with comments that hit millions of likes, like that legendary "I'm bold guy. Comment with over 1 million like. YouTube even gave it a special button, so who knows, monetized comments could be totally a new feature. And here is another update: AI generated comments replies. Boom, AI comes in clutch with the replies like, you got this, thank you so much, I appreciate, and something like that. There is another feature I'm calling like anti-clickbait tool. It's an AI generated summary of your video. On some creators channels you'll now see a quick AI written breakdown of the video. If your thumbnail misleading and the video doesn't match, AI gonna flag it. Let's clear something up. There is a big difference between clickbait and misleading thumbnails. What about clickbait? That's when your title says something like YouTube is deleting channel for this, but in the video you explain it's only about a few specific cases. That's not misleading. It's just grabbing attention and boosting your click-through rate. YouTube actually rewards with more impressions, and misleading thumbnails is a completely different story. Imagine a thumbnail with a cup of coffee and you click and get a video about cryptocurrency. That kind of misleading is super common in India, and that's what YouTube is trying to crack down. So yeah, clickbait, you're fine. Misleading thumbnails, not so much. I'm sorry. And there is also a new one label for altered content. If you've used any AI generated elements in your video, you gotta be upfront about it. Here is how it works. Let's say you make a clip of Donald Trump munching broccoli while riding a pink unicorn. Obviously fake, yeah? No one buying it. That's not altered content. But if you show a super realistic Donald Trump at an Oval Office signing a document he never signed IRL, yeah, that's altered content as well. And you should mark it as much. Basically, if your AI magic is so good it could fool someone, you better click yes. Otherwise, you're in the clear. Just keep it honest. So, AI filters, all that fun stuff, they're great for making your videos pop. But if you are out creating something that looks like a real event and even could mislead people, big nope. It feels like this is YouTube's way of clapping back at tools like Sora AI. Why? Because honestly, stuff like Sora AI kinda wrecks the whole idea of content creation like YouTube does. YouTube's always been about originality, and they're straight up labeling fully AI generated content as a spam. So yeah, if you are using AI for little things like voiceovers, cool, no harm, no fault. But if you're cranking out fully AI generated scripts from scratch, voiceovers, news as well, and quotes, yeah, YouTube's losing that in the trash. Now let's talk about one more new feature. First up, sleep timer. You can finally tell YouTube, hey, shut up after 30 minutes. That sounds great, but real talk, don't fall asleep with YouTube on. Get some proper rest, people. Your brain will actually thank you. And the video speed control, you can now tweak the trimming speed. Cool, I guess, but seriously, who even asked for this? Anyway, this is the update not for the creators but for the viewers. And also then there is the mini player for mobile, when you can shrink your video and keep running in the background. QR codes for playlists and uploading shorts through apps like iMovie. Shit, who cares? So here's the deal. YouTube is killing it with these updates. They're rolling out new features, tweaking the tech, and honestly, it's like they're saying, hey creators, we've got you back. AI updates, smarter thumbnails, listening to your feedback. It's like they're actually paying attention. Hit that subscribe button, absolutely obliterate the like button as well if this video gave you even a sliver of value. But hey, maybe you're like, no, I just be the star without the grind, no scripts, no edits, no stress. Yes, sure, cool, I got for you online YouTube agency. Click the link below in the description, find out a quick brief, and boom, you're in. Our online YouTube agency take care of the rest. I'm Vlad Kost, your YouTube producer for more than 100 YouTube channels. See ya in the next one. Bye bye.